Let's go watch the generosity. Let's go watch the generosity. Childhood video games. Let's go watch this joint, bro. What's the childhood video game y'all niggas fuck with, bro? What's the childhood video games y'all niggas fuck with, bro? Nigga, there's a lot we can talk about. Also, any Sonic game, nigga, I probably fuck with that joint. I ain't gonna cap to you. Mario Kart, 7 and 8, I fuck with them joints heavy, bro. Any Pokemon game, I probably fuck with them joints heavy. I'm not even gonna cap to you, my nigga. All right, let's go ahead and watch this joint, though.
I love distractions. They help me forget the pain of reality. So video games to me is like a blessing from the heavens itself. They take us to a new world with new opportunities where you could be whoever, with some of them being where you can straight up do whatever you want. It's peak fantasy. It's also a cool pastime. And as a kid, I was a bona fide gamer. I say as a kid because nowadays, other than the usual squad games you play with the homies, I don't really be gaming too much. The only game I really be putting my hours in is Overwatch, and I'm not proud of that. I'm embarrassed. Anyways, that's why I wanted to talk about games that I actually like. Games from my childhood. I'ma just be talking about the games I used to love and play back then. And there might be 1 or 2 games that you used to play that I might mention. And if I do mention one, we might be long lost twins. Because some of these games are my favorite of all time.
The Lego games are hard as hell.
Man, I am today. So take a seat as I discuss my childhood video games. Okay, you sat? Alright, you gotta stay seated because this video is sponsored. No, you can't leave. You already sat. This video is sponsored by
Opera GX. Y'all niggas gave the generosity of sponsor, my nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? Opera GX. I know I be on y'all niggas dick sometimes, but it's because y'all niggas be doing that, bro. Opera GX, where's the sponsor at, my nigga? Like, I don't check my business email anyway, bro. So maybe y'all niggas sent me one, bro. But like, W sponsored though, the generosity. I like those out of you, my nigga. We gonna get those.
I've been Team Xbox all my life. Been with them since they sold my mom a new Xbox that didn't even work. Back then, I would play most of my games offline because it took us a minute to even get Xbox Live. By the time we got it, the Xbox One was already coming out. Because of that, I ain't really played games like Halo or Call of Duty. I know they got story modes, but to me, those weren't the main selling points. I wanted to shoot people and talk shit on voice chat. So I played games where the fun wasn't in having a Wi-Fi connection, but connecting with the story and characters. And what better way to do that than with a property you already know front to back? That's why the Naruto games were my shit. I'm pretty sure I copped every single 3.
The Naruto motherfucking Storm games was really like that, chat, when Dragon Ball Z wasn't really like as prevalent, like after Budokai Tenkaichi 3, my nigga. They were there. The Naruto Storm games were fire as fuck. Every character was in that bitch, bro.
360 Naruto game besides Storm 2. These games were so lit. I must have played the story mode of Rise of Ninja about 11 times by now. Mainly because it was so short. It only covered up to the Gaara attacking the village. And the game is only told in Naruto's perspective, so they skip a bunch of fights and storylines. Sasuke getting the curse mark, skipped. Rock Lee versus Gaara, glossed over. Ino versus Sakura, nobody give a fuck about that, but they skipped that too. Jutsus were also annoying AF to do. You had to hold both triggers and do some quick gymnastics with the sticks, holding it down.
I don't think I played this specific one though.
Was gave me carpal tunnel. Half the missions are following rings, delivering scrolls, and going against these bum filler bandits. But back then, I would eat this up like a chicken Caesar salad without the salad. I love the kind of open worldness of the game, running around the Leaf Village and construction sites. The ults were cool and stylish, and the ramen delivery missions, now those would make me come back to the game for seconds.
It's crazy because this shit came out now, niggas would say this shit is absolute dog ass, bro.
These parts of the game went hard, and it ain't that hard to impress kid me. All this game needed was the Nine Tails transformation and sexy jutsu for my attention. And it has both. I was raving. In terms of nostalgia, the game went hard, but I definitely say the Storm series was a huge improvement.
Hell yeah.
And I say that not as a diss, it's hard to beat peak. The Ninja Storm series is literally the best thing anime games can offer. Although I've heard a lot of hype for the Dragon Ball ones, and Roblox got some cool games too.
I've never played no Roblox.
Any of them are better than Ultimate Ninja.
Y'all niggas, what the anime games y'all niggas be playing on Roblox? Cause niggas really be serious about the motherfucking Roblox. Was it the Blox Fruit shit? Yeah, that shit, bro. Niggas really be on that joint though, bro.
Or Storm 3. I doubt. I also used to play a few Xbox Connect games.
I know the Wii U gets a lot of shit, but the Xbox Connect is probably one of the most forgotten about consoles of all fucking time. I can't like name one nigga who's actually dead ass serious about it, like sit down here and play the motherfucking Xbox Connect, my nigga. Like in 2024, bro. Ain't nobody remember this shit, sadly.
Kinect games. Now, when I got the Kinect, I genuinely thought this was future technology. Like, you can control a game with no controller and just using your hands and feet at the camera? This is some Back to the Future type. I thought we gonna have this technology by the Xbox 720, but here it was, right here. So then we got a few games. Kinect Joyride and Kinect Adventures. Joyride was so fun, connecting both my hands to the game steering. It felt like I was actually
I didn't have an Xbox Kinect, bro, but when I did, I played motherfucking Zumba and Just Dance on that bitch, bro.
driving a real life car. Granted, I only had the demo, so I did one race and it kicked me out. But I played a race on repeat. Kinect Adventures, now this was my favorite Kinect game. It was a bunch of outdoor activities I think you'd see a Boy Scout do, like water rafting, wipeout, target practice, stuff you would expect. Played this all the time with my brothers. My favorite one of these mini games was the aquarium one, where you had to block the cracks of glass so you don't drown. And me in real life, controlling this game, you'd think I'm a mime. Rafting was fun too, till I got to the parts where I have to jump, because the Kinect would never pick up on me jumping. Every time I tried jumping, it just wouldn't register in game. Now I wasn't jumping.
Man, was niggas really on the Kinect though, chat? Like, what was y'all Kinect boys? Was y'all really deep on that joint though, bro? Cause I'm like, damn. The Wii was probably better. I'm gonna keep it aside with you though, my nigga. Yes, y'all niggas on that?
There's 5 other niggas that lived with me, aka my family. And my room was upstairs. I couldn't be jumping around too much or too loud. My mom might have come in and beat my ass for it. So I was doing a bunch of little jumps, you know? But even when no one was home and I was jumping as high as little old me could, the Kinect still wouldn't pick it up. This was a problem for all my Kinect games, which is why I fell off of it quickly. I had Sonic Free Riders Kinect version, and I never finished a single race on that game because it straight up wouldn't connect my body to the Xbox. It wouldn't work, bro. I would try this multiple times and it never worked. And the game was Kinect exclusive. You can't play this with a controller. You have to use the Kinect, and since that ain't work, the game was useless. It was with this, I realized I ain't want any more Kinect games. My mom would say no to me asking for games all the time. I'm not gonna waste
shit was just
few times she say.
Unfortunately, was his shit like, was his shit fucked, or everybody had a problem with jumping on that bitch? Was this shit
Yes,
just
I'm getting
fucked?
Kung Fu Panda 2 on Kinect. I needed a real game. Luckily, one day, the heavens
thank you for the Prime one and
was
only.
not one, but a 4-in-1 disc game. The Sega Dreamcast Collection, Crazy Taxi, Space Channel 5 Part 2, Sonic Adventure, and Bass Pro Shop. Crazy Taxi
Nigga snuck in the bass fishing. Was the bass fishing shit hard?
Crazy. Picking up people that expect me to drive them across the entire city in 30 seconds. And if I'm 2 seconds late, they get out the car while I'm speeding doing 100 on the sidewalks. Like, they need to get to this stop so bad they willing to break all their bones in their body. We was just going to the gas station. Why you in a rush? But that's what made it fun. Going crazy in a car, hitting pedestrians with no consequences. Sounds like a drunk driver's dream. And little me was inspired by this. This was essentially my GTA before I knew what it was.
What the
Great
fuck?
game. If you don't play BD Joe in the game, I don't
Nigga,
trust
I thought
you.
that nigga
Sonic
Zoro was
Adventure,
right there.
I ain't gonna lie. I barely played it. I thought the game looked ugly, and I tried to get into it. I was a big fan
I know
of
a
Sonic
bunch of
without
niggas who
getting
love
too
Sonic
later,
Adventures,
but I couldn't
bruh.
gel with this game, bro. I hated the way the characters talked. The dialogue would sound so awkward. Their mouths were animated like they had dentures. And the music is great, but the music would be blasting over them talking, so you barely hear anything they're saying. Thank God for the subtitles. I'm sorry to all my fellow Sonic riders. I'm probably speaking
There's a Sonic fan right now that's ready to go torch this nigga house over this, bro.
straight blasphemy right now. I'm just saying what I thought as a kid. I'ma definitely play this game again in the future. Hopefully the next time I play it, it'll knock some sense into me of how truly great this game probably might be. Space Channel 5 Part 2 might be the best dance game I've ever played.
I ain't
It's
never
a
played no
rhythm game
Space Channel
set in
5.
Space about the villain Purge, who wants the universe to dance for him against their will. And it's up to local news reporter Ooh La La to save the universe with her dancing and guns.
Damn, the nigga look like his head
And
nose.
This game is so fun. The game having fun, wild levels going against alien plant monsters, battle of the bands, and did I mention Space Michael Jackson is a supporting
They got
character?
MJ in that bitch
And there's
too?
a mission where you have to save him from Purge, and is actually voiced by
You
Michael.
don't need.
Michael Jackson himself.
Okay, yeah, the game's already automatically 10 out of 10 on those, bro.
This might be the best game of all time. The game is so colorful and stylish too. In the future, everybody got that shit on, bro. Nobody walks out their house with no sauce in this. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but the final battle of this game is probably the most fun I had with a final boss in a video game ever.
Damn, she caught dodging the bitches.
Purge, he's freakier than ever. And it's like
what
this
the
one
fuck?
long song and dance battle. Purge and the setting keep changing, becoming more challenging. Then the final transformation battle happens, and it's so fun, bro. Words can't describe how fun this ending is. This is so good, bro. Really, the only complaint I have is that I wish it was longer, because you can legit beat this game in under 2 hours. But during
it's crazy the comparison now. Like games now, bro. Like some of the bitches that come out now be 100 plus hours and shit like that. A 2-hour game is insane, bro.
At time, this game will have you dancing more than Nickelodeon Dance 2K edition. Space Channel 5 Part 2. It's up there with my favorites. And the Bass Fish and Bass Pro Shop game.
Yo, it's crazy how simple we used to be, chat. Y'all playing would y'all play a Bass fishing game now, bro? Nintendo. I played the hell out of Nintendo games.
Before there was anything. Before my Xbox, before my Elite Pad, I've been with Nintendo. I had almost every one of their consoles since my birth. From the Game Boy Advance SP to the Switch. Man, grown-up privilege is awesome. You should try it. I was drifting to first place, winning every Mario Kart DS Grand Prix.
Yeah.
They used to call me
I was shit on niggas in Mario Kart, bro. And whenever I get my Switch one nigga and I play y'all Mario Kart, I'm shitting on y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, bro.
Because of my skills.
Thank you for that sub, all pandas.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers, though, had me feeling the opposite. I would lose almost every game on there. It got to a point where I was just going on to play just to change my character's avatar. Because they had some really good fits in that game, not gonna lie. New Super Mario Bros., one of my favorite DS games. The story and format is a lot like most mainline Mario games. Bowser's in the drought and Peach is the rainforest. So he kidnapped her and Mario gotta save her ass free of charge for like the 12th time. Levels were super fun. The boss fights.
I remember the commercials for this bitch though. I know this shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Always had me tweaking with every replay. It's a really good play. But I'ma be real, my memories aren't with the story mode too much. The real fun was playing the mini games and multiplayer. The mini games had me on a chokehold, bro. And when playing a multiplayer against my bros, I'd play harder than Prime Tyson. Danger Bob Danger, where I was avoiding a billion fast fireballs.
That shit look hard as fuck, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Me scratching my screen with my fingernails, making my bottom screen look like a cat fight happened on top of it. Puzzle panel had me sweating because I had no idea how to play this back then. I didn't get what panel I was gonna press. Like, how was I supposed to know which one to press? This is too much thinking for a 5-year-old. Wanted, my favorite mini game. This shit would have me locked in looking for Wario, Luigi, whoever.
It's crazy now because the Nintendo games nowadays like really like that. Like I know Nintendo games now aren't as, but they really like that. You don't hear this much like news, or even if you do hear the news, you don't hear this much excitement over Nintendo games like during the DS and 3DS eras and shit like those, right?
Big nose ass I was supposed to be looking for. I do my absolute best to find them as quickly as I can. Trying to get that time turned into nanoseconds. I ain't recorded then, but I bet on your grandma's soul I got the world record on this. Soon as I took a glance at who's wanted and I find them, I would beat my stylist on that bottom screen harder than I am. I did not treat my DS with care. And I can't not bring up Luigi's Casino games. This game put me on some of my favorite hobbies. Investing. But when I played these games, I was so bad at them. I ain't know how to play.
I was terrible at casino games too. I ain't know how to play that shit either.
Though. He ain't mind hustling the kid. Only game I was good at was matching cards. And ever since my losing streak against Luigi, I vowed to never lose in the casino ever again, no matter the game. I do not think my promise is going well. The 1v1 multiplayer was the best thing about the game. The first person to get all 5 stars or takes the other person's lives wins. This is the game where bonds would be broken, cause we would absolutely abuse each other in this. Jumping on our
some shit where that I feel like isn't like played nowadays, like 2-player like games, like actually having a nigga right next to you and playing a 2-player game. Like that's that shit that really built character or made the nigga right next to you want to fucking fight you, my nigga. But nowadays niggas don't really play like, I know even Sparking Zero, they got a 2-player mode, my nigga. But nowadays, bro, you never really have a nigga right next to you to play like 2-player games no more, my nigga. That shit's tough.
It's above pits, using the giant mushroom to stomp them out and destroy the stages. And when I'd get the blue shell, wrap it up, cause whoever got that won the game. I'd just be cruising in that shell back and forth, killing my bro constantly, till he lost everything and I won. It ain't fun at all being on the other side of that, but being that felt exquisite. This game was so fire, bro. New Super Mario Bros. Is super replayable, fun, and has one of the best multiplayer modes for the DS. Top tier childhood games right here. Moving on from that, imagine something that had all your favorite characters put together in one room for your entertainment. No, I'm not talking about That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. I mean Smash Bros. Smashing wasn't just a game, it was a lifestyle. I used to grind this game, trying to be the best out of everyone around me. Even rock the Smash Bros cut.
Nigga, if anybody around you, nigga, got this shit, nigga, I used to have this cup, my nigga. So I be knowing, bro. I used to have this cup, my nigga, so I already know how hard niggas go. If you see a nigga with this cut, just know the nigga winning, bro. Just know the nigga winning off rip, bro. So I still think Smash Bros. Brawl is the best one, personally, bro.
My mains are Lucas, Palutena, and Isabella. And I'd spam the out of their moves. Freezing MFs, exploding MFs, and catching them like a fish. I was not a fun person to play with.
How the fuck?
Was I good? Let's not go too deep into that. We're talking about the good times here. I've been a part of this franchise since Brawl. Well, actually, I was playing Super Smash
Flash, nigga, real nigga, bro. You don't got the money for Brawl or any of them other bitches, bro. You play Super Smash Flash and Super Smash Flash 2. Did they ever finish Super Smash Flash 2, bro? You come out with betas every so often, like releasing 2 new characters and a couple new stages and game mechanics, but never did he ever finish that shit?
Flash before that, main
it's been finished, really?
Because I never owned a Wii. I waited for the Wii U to come out for me to actually play Brawl. And if Smash Flash was the game to pique my interest, then Brawl made me a lifetime fan of this franchise. Because the story mode is a masterpiece. Everyone teaming up against Nintendo's most evil villains.
To this day, chat, I want to go ahead and play the Smash story mode with somebody, bro. I want to play the Smash story mode with somebody, bro.
Bowser.
It's been such a long time. I do to this day. I want to do that, bro.
Blow niggas up to smithereens. Like the intro scene is the ancient minister blowing up a whole stadium full of people. The villains had no chill. They did not hold back. This is the scariest Wario had ever been. For the first time ever, he seemed like a real threat. When he's not in his pants, he knows how to put the fear in people, which made the mode even more exciting. The stakes were high. The story had me on an emotional roller coaster too, crying on my hands and knees when
niggas was really getting, bro. Niggas was really getting shot in that game too, nigga. Turning to fucking statues, my nigga. Like never to be seen until the end of the game, my nigga.
Lucas then going absolutely nuts when Rayquaza showed up, cause for a sec I thought he was gonna be a playable character. But nah, they strip teased me. Its stacked storytelling would completely distract me from the fact that it was pretty easy to beat. It takes about 2.5 SpongeBob movies to complete. But the world for me is in a standstill when playing this. I wish every Smash game had a story as good as this one. Or
nigga, I'm mad as fuck with what's the Smash that came out? Smash Ultimate didn't have a motherfucking story, bro. That's all I wanted out that bitch, nigga. I just want a story mode, nigga. That's it, though, bro. I feel like, bro, the Smash Ultimate would have been my favorite game if there was a story mode in that bitch, bro.
Even had a story in general. World of Light was not it for me, cause it ain't about shit. Outside the boss fights and a few cutscenes, you mostly just fight.
They do, nigga. That's not Subspace Emissary though, my nigga. That story mode, the World of Light shit is not a story mode, nigga. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. That shit is not. That shit is not a story mode, my nigga. I'm not even gonna cap to you, bro. That shit's not no. That shit, like, bro. I'm talking about Subspace Emissary, like some shit like that, bro. That shit that was in Smash Ultimate is not no fucking story mode, my nigga.
These spirits collecting trophies for so long, it's boring, bro. And the Wii U version didn't have a story either. Nintendo really only balled out for Brawl for story mode. The series is like the RoboCop franchise. Only one of them has a good story and the rest are... Brawl is the most nostalgic Smash game for me. It's not the best one, but it definitely has the best story. And also, I can't help but feel nostalgic for the announcement trailers for Ultimate. When Nintendo were
that was fire though. Waiting for every character to come out
to the game back then would be the most.
Still wanted my nigga Goku in the game, but you know it's alright.
Hype I've ever been for any video game. Those were not trailers, those were events. I wouldn't even know or play the games half the characters that were announced were in. Like the hell is a Min Min, and damn she got bitties. But seeing everyone online go crazy would be enough for me.
My nigga Etika, RP Etika.
Videos of people going nuts to their favorite characters they love. and Fire Emblem. Their reactions to
Yeah,
these
respect Fire
reviews
Emblem.
would be so infectious that I can't help but go crazy watching it with them. What a beautiful time that was. When the next Smash comes out, hopefully we can be as
That shit is not coming out,
enthusiastic.
bruh.
I trust that we will. Once Nintendo announces Goku will be in Smash.
Goku will never be in Smash, sadly, my nigga. Where's my nigga Etika Ultimate Reaction? That shit is a crazy call.
Are you? Oh my god! Please take a look. Oh, there's no way it's flash mode. There's no way it's flash mode. No way, bro. Like. Oh my god!
Yo, Moon Child, think of the tag gifted.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Think of the tag gifted. Oh, the fucking donuts are still off because of earlier. Think of that 10 gifted shit, T.
Holy shit! Holy fucking shit!
Nigga, like the most tame reaction, bro. Like, nigga, it really used to be like that. Nigga, Star Smash was over. Bullet, think for that 3 months. Q Kitty, think for that motherfucking 5 months. D Walker, think for that 100 bit. Sorry if I missed anybody. Think for the 10 gifters though. Moonchild, appreciate you, bro. But it was really like that though, my nigga. Like during that time.
That shit would break the internet. Smash Bros for me is not only a great free-for-all fighter, but a way of bonding. I ain't got the best social skills, but soon as you pull out the Switch, that is not a strap, and you trying to smash, you'll have me wagging my tail like a labradoodle. We smashing, bro, and I ain't gonna hold back on you. What are we talking about? Smash Bros is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. But when talking nostalgia, nothing comes close in this race other than a spiky, blue-haired alien creature.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, Sonic games definitely used to put up some Will Chamberlain numbers. Now recently, bro, I don't know about them Sonic games chat recently though, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic and the Secret Ring, those was my cup of tea. Those was like my joints.
Talking about no other than Rick from Rick and Morty. Sonic is my favorite childhood video game franchise of all time. I know that might sound weird to some of y'all because Sonic fans don't have the best rep going for us. In fact, the franchise itself don't got a good rep, with games being a Russian roulette to being great or garbage. I know there's a lot to be turned off by, but if you ignore the bad things, there's only good things. Plus, the first Sonic game I remember liking and playing was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hell yeah.
Not that one, the good one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This was
I remember
one of the
this joint
first
too. I remember this
360
joint.
games I've ever played. Most of us know how infamous this game is. It's known as one of the worst Sonic games. The controls were bad. The camera was all over the place. Long ass loading
Is it crazy? I didn't think that it was that bad, my nigga. I didn't think it was that bad, bro.
screens that pop up all the time.
I feel like when you're a kid, bro, games that might be actually ass, my nigga, like ain't that ass, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's everywhere. And just a terrible gaming experience. A terrible gaming experience if you're above the age of 7. And since I wasn't, when I played it, I loved it. I would play this all the time. I thought everything about this was so cool. The story being Dr. Eggman kidnaps Princess Elise to get
Maybe
her
in
chaos
hindsight,
emerald
bruh.
and to find out the secrets of the Flames of Disaster, also known as Iblis, so he can do his plan of world domination. And Sonic gotta stop him. But also, Silver comes from 200 years in the future,
Silver!
where the world is over. It looked like hell, and it's completely taken over by Iblis. And Silver is told by a guy named Mephiles that the only way to stop this from happening is to kill Sonic.
Nigga Silver show up in motherfucking one game each decade, bro.
But that isn't true because Mephiles is actually the other half of Iblis, and he's the bad guy. You can also play Shadow too. Mephiles, I thought, was such a cool villain. His character design went hard. His voice was deep and menacing. In my eyes then, that's all you needed to be evil. I thought the story and characters were engaging and interesting. Though even as a kid, seeing Elise kissing Sonic was a little weird, especially when seeing Amy. Like, his girls were right there, bro. Some of the levels were fun too. City Escape, my favorite. You sometimes get to ride an eagle and drive a car. Are y'all sold on this game yet? But I can't talk about this game without mentioning the glitches, cause they're legit everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Walking upside down on loops, getting sent to space, whatever this is. These
Nigga, I'm
glitches
not gonna lie, chat. Back then on them 2006 games, 2007 games in particular, they did not beta test them bitches, my nigga. That shit was running like, some of them bitches was running like Minecraft, bro. I don't know. I don't think they beta tested a lot of them bitches.
It happens so frequently that I could get how people would hate this game and find it unplayable, because it was. However, maybe it was all the red 40 and pencils I ate then, but I didn't really mind them. In fact, I'd have fun with the glitches on some of my replays. Look, I know for a fact I'm looking at this game through rose-tinted glasses. I know if I were to play this today with the
fucking
patience
hate
I
that
have,
shit, bro.
if one glitch kill me, I'ma rage quit and switch to a game that I actually enjoy. However, kid me loved it. I would replay it, and it's not like I ain't have other games. I played this because it was fun. I played this during a time of my life that only that version of me would enjoy this game. But I can still see myself playing it in the near future. Project 06 version though, I'm not dealing with those loading screens. I loved Sonic 06. It turned me into a fan. So imagine how I felt when I played my first good Sonic game. Sonic
Unleashed. Now Sonic Unleashed, that's a fire Sonic game, my nigga. That's a real nigga game. Bro, I can play Sonic Unleashed now, bro. I'll probably fuck with that shit heavy. I haven't played it in so long, bro. Sonic Unleashed, that's a real nigga game, bro.
Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game. Sonic turns into a werewolf. That's the story. Take my money. The game also starts off with the best looking Sonic cutscene I've ever seen. This shit rivals Pixar. The levels were so...
I remember, bro, this first map right here, bro, I remember this shit vividly. It's like the first joint. I remember the music on there. Shit had like violins playing in the back. I remember this shit vividly, bro. My cousin got me this shit from the motherfucking Blockbuster, my nigga. I had this shit for 2 weeks. I had 2 weeks to beat this shit, my nigga.
So... zesty. In the daytime, you'd play as regular Sonic, blasting through stages.
You know, now looking back, I only had 2 weeks to beat it. I do not remember beating this shit. Like, I'm gonna be genuinely, I do not, like, I had this game rented for 2 weeks, my nigga. I don't remember actually beating this shit. I really liked it, but I do not remember finishing this game.
Effortlessly, in a way I hadn't seen Sonic do. The nighttime, you'd switch to werewolf
Well,
Sonic. Although you were a lot slower, swinging and doing combos on those robots and dog things always felt satisfying. The boss fights are... whoopee! They were a good mix of challenging while also being exciting. Besides this one, I hated it. When playing this, it was the best Sonic gaming experience I've had at that point. The cutscenes were great, the controls actually worked, and there are quick time events. Sensational. But easily my favorite part of Sonic Unleashed is this little nigga right here, Chip. Chip is a fairy bat hybrid,
my nigga Chip,
who, when losing his memories after Sonic fell on top of him from falling from outer space, becomes his quirky comedic sidekick. For a lot of the game, he don't
Chip never showed up ever again.
do much other than cracking jokes, handing out chocolate to people, and just being a vibe. That's all I needed out of him. We weren't just on a mission to get his memories back and defeat an Eggman. On this adventure, we have become friends, companions, and I never wanted it to end.
Damn.
Spoilers for Sonic Unleashed.
No! No! Man, nigga, I might play this bitch one day, bruh. Don't spoil it, bruh. Try listen, bruh. I might finish this bitch one day, bruh. It's a 15-year-old game. I might finish this shit one day, bruh. Like, I played it, but I might finish this shit one day, bruh. I don't want to know what happened, bruh. You won't? How y'all know I won't, bruh? You don't got a copy? Nigga, I would buy it legally. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like saying no to Dragon Ball spoilers. Alright, alright.
On top of him from falling, dude, this god's power. It ends, bro. After going to the temple to regain the Chaos Emerald's powers, Chip gets his memories back. And apparently this dude is God. His real name...
No! That shit crazy. Nigga spoil it. Why you spoil it, my nigga?
Is like Gaia.
Why
his job is to protect the world from Dark Gaia. And for millions of years, Dark Gaia would get stronger to destroy the Earth, and Chip would rebuild it back over again. And since Eggman awakened Dark Gaia, he's got to stop it from destroying the planet.
Niggas really
so yeah,
shit crazy.
And when we're at the end game boss fight, they are facing Dark Gaia in an epic battle, with them winning at the end, because obviously God and Supersonic on the same team is like Shaq and Kobe. Might as well bench yourself when seeing them coming. But what I didn't see coming is Chip saving Sonic's life and staying behind at the Earth.
Ah! No, that's my dog!
Seeing him for the last time. My nigga Chip is dead. He died for a sin. This game had me feeling emotions I thought I would never feel for a video game. That by the end of the game, after crying my heart out, It made me want to go on this adventure again so it would never end. Sonic Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game, making me a lifetime fan of the franchise. Not only of the games, but of Sonic itself. I used to be watching those Sonic bloopers and creepypasta videos.
I watched, not the creepypasta, bro. I used to watch some bloopers,
2 times
bro.
platinum on my iPad. I'd often play fan-made Sonic games on the computer. Final Fantasy Sonic, that's just a work of art, bro.
I remember Final Fantasy Sonic. Yo, I might have to play Final Fantasy Sonic on stream. I'm not going to cap you, but like, I remember those. Yo, that nigga just unlocked the memory. It's like I remember it, but I don't remember it, bro. It's like I remember it though. I remember the most recent one, but there were ones before that too, bro.
I had a time machine. I'd show this to Leonardo da Vinci, cause I know he'd quit. I know he knows he can't make something half as good as
bro.
this.
I remember
every
it.
Saturday morning, you know I had Sonic X.
I might have to play that on
TV.
stream, Loki.
That Amy Ghost episode had me doo-doo in my pantalones. I'm kind of yapping at this point.
Bro.
Sonic is the best. Sonic for president. Let's wrap it up. And those were my childhood video games. Of course, they weren't all of them. I didn't bring up no Flash or mobile games, and I didn't even bring up Pokemon. Jeez. But this video has already taken too long.
That nigga bring up Pokemon. He has to bring up like 10
on a
different games,
Chromebook.
bro.
Bear with me here. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I send you my massage through the screen. Then in the comments, tell me about your favorite childhood video games and what you liked about it. Thank you, Opera GX, for sponsoring this video and giving me money.
Good video from the generosity, bro. Yeah, Chad, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. It's crazy how much games there is, because all of us grew up with a certain set of games, right? And some of us can relate on others, and others you hear from a game, oh yeah, I played a word farm adventure. Niggas gonna tell you, what the fuck is a word farm adventure? Like, it's crazy how much range of games is there, and niggas who grew up on games probably grew up on a different set of games than what you grew up on and shit like those, bro. You know what I'm saying? But good video though, good video though. You know what I'm saying? Plus y'all got those, bro. All right, chat. Let's go ahead and